Hello everybody, welcome back to my Roblox show here on the Mickey Man Show. As we get set to have an amazing show here in West Plains, Missouri. We are here in heart of the Ozarks Fairground. We're gonna have a great time. I am super excited, but most of all I am geeked for this lineup here today, folks. 8 trucks and drivers out here. Some that are, we've seen all of them before, and we've seen them do some crazy things, and one that I'm looking forward to the most, Kurt Kramer. You know, he swept the show in Little Rock, but we're gonna get into that a little later. But I'm super excited, but most of all I'm geeked. I can't wait to see how these drivers do here on the track. But let's get down to the track and meet our trucks and drivers. Roy Pridgeon, Ice Cream Man. Kurt Kramer, Ramunition. Mark Hall, Raminator. Steve Kohler, Wrecking Crew. Jim Kohler, Avenger. Dave Ramirez, Bigfoot. Brandon Budd, Buckshot. Tim Jones, Twisted Addiction. Alrighty, kicking off racing, we have Kurt Kramer in Ramunition, who I'm excited for. Racing is very straightforward. In fact, it is just a straight track. It's just straight. You go off of this jump, you hit the one with the white cars over there, and that's all. That's all it is. As he gets lined up, and he takes off, and he finishes. Once you cross that line right there, that's when your time stops, and then we're going to see the times at the end of the competition, so no need to worry about those right about now. But like I said, this track, very short, very fast. You really got to pay attention. These times are going to be extremely close to each other. Coming out next, though, we have Brandon Budd in Buckshot, who is back here on the Mickey Man Show looking for a racing win here tonight. Getting some air. It's not even skills or freestyle. What are we doing? As you can try and beat, you know, it's going to be extremely hard to tell how good they do here in racing. As he takes off. Oh, no, he's just getting lined up. And he takes off. And he finishes. As he gets a stoppie right there. Like I was trying to say, it's going to be really extremely hard to tell how they do here in racing, because it's all going to look the same. Coming out next up, we got Roy Pridgeon, Ice Cream Man. It's going to look all the same, but the times are going to be extremely close to each other, which is what I'm guessing at least. And I hope that we don't have him all tie and we have to just go with whoever, which means Kurt Kramer. You know, Kurt Kramer, you know, I'd be fine with that if Kurt Kramer won. I'd be fine if they all tied and he got the win. And he takes off. He goes straight here and he finishes. I was going to say not a bad run, but they all look incredible, so, I mean, there's nothing I can really say. We have 2 other competitions here tonight, which is going to be crazy as well. Coming up next, we got Mark Hall in Raminator. Oh, yes, we're going to see how he can do here tonight. Folks, I got something to say. We got no ladies here tonight. I'm sorry to inform you of that, but, you know, we had, sometimes we got to schedule these shows, and sometimes we just can't have any ladies, because it messes up the flow of who's here. As he finishes. Yeah, you understand what I'm saying. But, as Mark Hall goes to park. Coming up next, we got Jim Kohler, Avenger. Can't wait to see how he does here tonight. He is actually my pick to win racing here tonight. This man has to be it. Now, we have the lineup for World Finals pretty much set already, but we're not gonna spoil it right now. We're gonna let you find out the day of as you get going here, and he finishes. You know, not bad. We're gonna see the times at the end of the competitions. No need to worry about those right about now. But we have 3 more trucks to go here for racing. I know it's flying by fast, isn't it? Coming up next, we got D-Rad in Bigfoot, Dave Ramirez. I'm actually excited for this man. This man, Bigfoot, I think he's making his debut in Bigfoot here tonight, which is nice to see. I like debuts sometimes, because you need to do good. You know, if you have a debut and you do really bad, as it finishes. If you have a debut and it's horrible, then we might not want you back here on the Mickey Man Show. But if you do really good, then we're gonna want you to come back and put on a show. It's coming out next. We got Steve Kohler and Wrecking Crew. I mean, to be fair, that's why we haven't seen Joe Foley in a while, because he's just awful driver. He's won 2-wheel skills one time. Other than that, he stinks. But enough we're talking about him. We got him and one more truck to go here tonight. As he takes you off. And he finishes. Nice. Oh, going all the way by the trees. Don't hit that pole. I'm going to have to pay for that. Oh, son of a gun. So carefully gets out of there, bumping into a tree. You got to be kidding. I can't afford. I got to go out there and plant new trees by hand, by myself, if they hit a tree, I was told. So we cannot be hitting trees, nor poles, or that water tower over there. Coming out last here for racing, it is Twisted Addiction, driven by Tim Jones, who we've seen win racing in this exact truck in Wheatland, I believe it was, the first show of 2025. Is he going to win racing here in West Plains as he gets lined up? And he takes off. And he finishes. Not bad. Well, as soon as he parks, we're going to see the times for racing, and then it is time for 2-wheel skills. Congratulations to Steve Kohler in Wrecking Crew for winning racing. Alrighty, kicking off the 2-wheel skills competition, we have our racing winner, Steve Kohler in Wrecking Crew. We're going to see if that momentum from racing carries over to this competition. We're going to find out from the Steve Kohler. I was actually expecting Jim Kohler to win, but it ended up being Steve. So we're going to see what he does. It looks like he's going to the cement block here. He's going to try and kick it up into a moonwalk here. Really nice. Keeping it up. Really nice right there. Sets it back down into a block there that we have set up. Not a wall, just so they don't, run into the poles and everything over there. Really nice first hit. What's his second one going to be? We're going to find out here. Going to the cars here, looks like. Looks like he's going for a sky wheelie here. Here we go. Nice. Wheelie rolls it down really nice. He got a nice landing on there and rolled it down the jump real nice. And now he goes for his next hit here. What is he looking for? Does he think he's looking for a wheelie popper here? Oh, did not get it very well. Into a stompy there. Not the best third hit there. But that's going to do it for him here in the 2-wheel skills competition as he goes to park. As he gets parked right there. Coming out next, we have none other than Mark Hall in Ramunition. Or not Ramunition, Raminator. I'm sorry. You both got Ram in the name. They got me rammed up. As he looks for a nice sky wheelie right there. Rolls it down nice. Not a bad first hit. It was kind of a short wheelie. But who is going to be next? Or not who is going to be next. What is going to be next for Mark? I talked to him at the pit party. He said he likes his wheelies more than anything here in the 2-wheel skills competition. It looks like he really does. He keeps going with these wheelies. Got a nice stoppy there. There's the momentum off of the wheelie. And now he goes for his final hit here in the 2-wheel skills competition. Goes to the cement here. I think he's looking for a wheelie popper here. Something that Chris Kohler couldn't pull off. As he goes for it and he kicks it up here. And he sets it back down. Not a bad run from Mark Hall in Raminator as he goes to park. As he gets packed in his parking spot there. Coming out next, we got Kurt Kramer. Ramunition. This is Ramunition now. This is not Raminator as he gets a wheelie right there, right on the red cars. Oh, and he keeps it up for a while. Real nice. Well, he's not able to sweep the show like he did in Little Rock. That was something special. As a lot of people have told me that they disagree with, they don't think that he should have won a lot of stuff. But whatever, as he goes for this nice wheelie right here, keeping it up. But whatever. We're just gonna let the past be the past. He swept the show. We're gonna let the record books talk. We're not gonna talk about how he did it. But tonight he can't sweep the show, but he can definitely win 2 competitions. As he looks like he's going for a moon stoppy here, looks like, and he keeps it up really nice. Not bad. Not a bad run from Kurt Kramer in Rammunition as he goes to park. And coming out next, we have Roy Pridgeon, Ice Cream Man. We're going to see how he can do here tonight. You know, you'd think that the fact that Ice Cream Man has a like a square, something there. I think he looked for a wheelie there, and it didn't really turn out for him, and he got a stoppie out of it. That's a rough first hit, by the way. That's rough. As he goes for a wheelie here on the white cars, matches the color of the truck, sets it back down. Now he goes for his final hit. What is he going to be? Careful there. Not even going to your hit yet. As he goes to these red cars here. What is he doing? He's just all over the place here. What is he going on? Oh, as he gets a nice wheelie right there. One wheel up, huge air, rolls it over. My goodness. And that's going to do it for Roy Pridgeon and Ice Cream Man here in the 2-wheel skills competition as he goes to park. Coming out next, folks, we have Jim Kohler and Avenger. We're going to see how he can do. When he came out for racing, I really thought he was going to win. Like I said, I thought he was my pick, but he didn't win. Steve Kohler did. What is he going to look for here? Looking for this off the cement block there, keeping it up. Not too bad. I still think Steve did it better. On there, I think he's got the best moonwalk of the night so far. I guess we're gonna have moonwalk of the night. Now goes for that stoppie there into a wheelie, not bad. Trying to roll it back up, and he gets it up, and real nice. Oh, and he lands on the block there. We saw Steve Kohler land on the block. He's gonna get out of this. Come on. We put those there so he wouldn't hit the chairs and stuff. You know, I have to pay for that. And after we saw, I forget who it was, someone hit the roof. And I forget where it was. And now Jim Kohler looking for his biggest air of the night. I'm calling it right now. Not bad air right there, but that's gonna do it for him here in the 2-wheel skills competition as he goes to park. And coming up next, we have Tim Jones, Twisted Addiction. Now, I do have to say so myself. I think that he's going to win this competition. I think that he is the most, I think he's the best at 2-wheel skills out of everybody we have here tonight. We see him in Tailgater, we see him in this truck. You know, it's a nice blend of trucks he has. He's really scouting out the track, you know. There's a lot of dirt. Is he going for a bicycle here? Come on. We don't have much room, but I think he's looking for a bicycle here. Oh, not bad. Kept it up for a while there. I'm glad he didn't hit that big dumpster we have. Because, yeah, that'd be rough. And he goes for this wheelie right here. Not a bad wheelie. One wheel, but rolls it over. Those were 2 insane hits, but I don't know if that's going to take away from his score. Not having all 3 hits, and that's going to do it for him here tonight in 2-wheel skills. Coming out next, though, we have Dave Ramirez in Bigfoot. We're going to see what he goes for here. These runs have been pretty good considering it's a fairground, I should say. Looks like he's going for this wheelie here, keeping it up really nice. Oh, hard, or didn't go hard, but I think he tried to transition it into a stop. He didn't really turn out for him, though. So now going for another wheelie here on the red cars. Not a bad wheelie. And he turns it around for his final hit. What is it going to be? Let's find out together. What is he looking for here? Oh, I think he looked for a stoppie there and tried to get a wheelie there. Into a stoppie. Man, that was a rough last hit, but that's going to do it for Dave Ramirez in Bigfoot here in 2-wheel skills. as he goes to park. Coming out last here in this competition, we have Buckshot, driven by none other than Brendan Budd. Like I said about Tim Jones, I think he might be tied with skill level with this competition, I think. But you never know. You just got to see how they go out there and perform. It's really just on the fly for them. As we saw Tim Jones flip it. Didn't even get to do his third hit, which is rough. As we're going to see how he can do. As he goes for this moonwalk right here. Keeping it up really nice. Rolls it forward. Oh, no. Rolls it over. That is rough. And he's not even going to be able to finish both of his last two hits. Well, that's going to do it here in Two Wheel Skills. As soon as he parks, we're going to see the scores for Two Wheel Skills. And then it is time for freestyle. Congratulations to Jim Kohler in Avenger for winning Two Wheel Skills. Oh boy, it looks like we are starting with winners here tonight because, first in Two Wheel Skills we had our racing winner. Now here in freestyle we have our Two Wheel Skills winner. We have Jim Kohler in Avenger looking for some big air to start things off. You know Jim Kohler, he's always looking for his air. Looking for huge air, going crazy in the air there. I have a feeling that even though it is a little bit of a smaller track, we got smaller jumps, it's going to be crazy because look at how much room you got there. You got so much good room for momentum. Good time to line up some big air right there. I am excited. Careful, don't hit the pole, come on. If I hit the pole, I might go broke. Going crazy, rolls it over, saves it on one wheel, two wheels, trying to save it, going backwards and saving it. My lord, I don't even know how Jim Kohler does it with some huge air duplicate there, then I'm calling it right now. Oh my, I can't believe him right now. What a save, what air. This has been crazy, and it's only been like, 45 seconds of his run here. You gotta be kidding me. As he just keeps it plugging away. Jim Kohler, looking for a nice wheelie right there. Our Two Wheel Skills winner really looks like he got some momentum here as he looks for this nice stop here right there. It looks like he got some momentum from winning Two Wheel Skills, got some energy into him. A jerk of angst. Oh, nice air right there. Stopping hard into the dumpster there. My gosh, at least it was the dumpster. It wasn't a wall. And that's going to do it for Jim Kohler here tonight in West Plains. What a run. That was absolutely insane as he goes to park. As he gets parked there, crazy run from Jim Kohler, but coming out next we have Roy Pridgeon, Ice Cream Man, and you know me, I love my ice cream. Oh yes, I don't know if many of you guys know that, but I love me my ice cream. As he gets going here, weird first hit right there, going sideways up the white jump. Don't hit O'Reilly's right there. They got some good parts. As he keeps it going, nice air. I don't know how you're going to get that. I don't know how you're going to change that. Or I don't know how you're going to get a better save than what Jim Kohler had. I still can't get over that. It was an amazing save. I don't know how you're going to get a better one. But if anyone can do it. This man is going nuts here. Look at him drift throughout the track. You don't really get to do that much in racing. So they're getting their opportunity here in freestyle. Freestyle, they get to do whatever they want. Driving on the grass. It's okay with me. Drifting out, it's pretty slick out there, it looks like. You get some huge air right there. You don't get that much air off those normally. As he turns it around and he's lining it up for some big air right there. I still think Jim Kohler has the biggest air of the night. I mean, that's kind of what he's known for, extreme air. He keeps it going here. Roy, keeping it going. Oh, nice wheelie there. Oh, but rolls it hard over. And he saves that right there. What a save right there. That was insane. As he keeps things going, nice air right there. Keeps it rolling. This is nuts so far, folks. This freestyle overall. Second truck out, and we're already I'm already starting to stand up a little bit, you know. My butt cheeks are starting to come up from the chair. Nice air right there. I think he hit the T-Mobile sign right there. Keeping it going here. Turning it around. Oh, almost hitting the dumpster there. Keeping it going here. Oh, forward momentum, backflip, and now two wheels. Saving that one right there. You have to be kidding. You wouldn't expect that normally from one of these kind of shows. But what the heck was that? Roy Pridgeon with an amazing run right there. And coming out next, we have Wrecking Crew, a racing winner, Wrecking Crew, driven by Steve Kohler. You have to be kidding. And now what is he doing? Rolls in and saves it right there. Nearly had another incident here tonight. Man, what a show. I need a break. I'm starting to get a headache from yelling, but you know it happens as he gets caught on our blocks there. Keeping it going here. Keeping it going nice. Huge air right there. Our racing winner looking to carry that momentum over to freestyle and perhaps go 2 for 2 here tonight. Or 2 for 3, I should say. 2 for 3. Oh, hard on the back. And he flips it over pretty early, it seems, in my idea anyways. And that's going to do it for him here in freestyle as he goes to park. And coming out next, we have Kurt Kramer Ramunition. This is his last chance to win something here tonight. He better win, dang it. I'm going to be so upset. If we don't have the Kurt of the Kramer win something here tonight, it's going to be a sad day for Mickey Man after the show. But, no, we don't got to worry about it as long as he wins here tonight. Oh, nice wheelie right there. I guess I should explain what happened in Little Rock. A lot of people were, I shouldn't say upset, but a little surprised, and they thought that he shouldn't have won some competitions because a huge air right there. Because that's their personal opinion, but I don't judge. We have professional judges here, and I feel like, you know, stuff like that happens. Huge air right there, little crazy, rolls it over. Back wheel doesn't save it. Well, that is going to do it for him here tonight. Pretty short run from Kurt Kramer in Ramunition as he goes to park. Coming out next, we have Dave Radzirez in Bigfoot. Now, we got a lot of trucks to go still, but, you know, I talked to him at the pit party, and he said, or I asked him how he felt about freestyle in particular, just this one competition. He said, or I asked him, like, what his plans are, and he says he wants to, he doesn't even care if we got, like, a time limit for him, which we don't ever. That's why our videos are like 50 minutes long all the time. Maybe we should have a time limit. No, that's a dumb idea. But he said that even though there might be, which there isn't, a time limit, he said he's just gonna go out there and have a show for him, not only for the fans but for himself. He just wants to have fun here tonight, and I don't blame him. It's around that time of the year where you got to get going crazy, maybe get that Driver of the Year opportunity, and you know, that's something special you want right there. That's one of the biggest accomplishments. I think the 3 biggest accomplishments you can get here on the Mickey Man Show is winning racing at one of the anniversary videos, win freestyle, one of the anniversary videos, and Driver of the Year. Winning that's special. I think if you do that you're an automatic legend at this point here on the Mickey Man Show. Going crazy, hits the block, and he gets caught, and he saves it. What a save! D-Rad, he knows how to freestyle. Huge! Air new considering that I'm calling it right now. D-Rad is going nuts here tonight. This is what you call a freestyle. We've seen a lot of real freestyles here tonight. Huge air. And this is one of them. Beautiful slap wheelie there. You see Ice Cream Man just chilling over there. As he goes crazy, 2 wheels, saves that right there from a bicycle, nearly hitting a tree. I don't want to have to plant more of those. What a run this has been so far. As he keeps it rolling here, huge air. Turning it around. He's going nuts here tonight, folks. Dave Ramirez, Bigfoot. We love seeing Bigfoot here on the Mickey Man Show. And now he's saying hello to the fans and quite possibly goodbye because it looks like he's done with his run as he goes to park. What a run. That is a crazy, crazy run right there. Coming out next, though, we have none other than Twisted Addiction, driven by Tim Jones. We're going to see how he can do here tonight. As he lines it up. Oh, man, I think he's looking for some insane amount of air. This might be New Biggest Air of the Night. I'm calling it right now. As he goes for it. Huge air, New Biggest Air of the Night. I'm calling it right now. That was it right there, folks. Look at the glow on this truck. This white glow. That's crazy. It's going to hurt my eyes. As he keeps things going here. Oh, nice air, right? Or nice wheelie, I should say. Keeping it going. No, I don't think that's glow. I think it's reflection off the sun. Because that's a bright sun out there. It's a hot day. As he keeps things going here. Oh, nice stoppie right there. Tim Jones, like I said, in two-wheel skills, I think he was one of the best in two-wheel skills. Didn't even win, which is something else. But I think that he's definitely one of the best drivers we have here tonight. Not maybe like best. Crazy there. But like I'm saying like... Alright, I'm saying, like, he's like, top half, I should say, out of the drivers here tonight. We got a lot of insane drivers. Huge New Biggest Air of the Night. I'm calling it right now. We get a lot of New Biggest Air of the Nights when you're least expecting it. So that's when you gotta really pay attention the whole show. This is nuts here tonight, folks. Huge air all the way to the other side of the track. Rolls it over. Man, what a run we just witnessed from Tim Jones in Twisted Addiction. But coming up next, we got Mark Hall in Raminator. We're going to see how you can do here tonight. As they leave Twisted Addiction right there, you know, they say it's all right. It's all right, because oh, crazy, rolls it over into the jump, saves it. You gotta be kidding. How did he save it? Oh my gosh. Ew, dear. As he just keeps things going here, Raminator, these guys know how to freestyle, I'll tell you that. It's something else. I mean, you know when, hitting hard. You know when he comes out, something's gonna happen. Cause just look what he's doing here tonight. Huge air forward distance, clips the jump there, rolls it over. And he's trying to save it, but I don't think he's going to. Well, that's gonna do it for Mark Hall in Raminator here tonight. Can't wait to see him in the future again sometime as he goes to park. Coming out next, we have none other, and he's actually last here tonight. Not last, but certainly not least. We have Brennan Budd in Buckshot. I think he shoots bucks. I think so. Maybe that's where he got the inspiration to name his truck after. He's shooting bucks. Oh, he just keeps things going here. You know, these drivers have been getting crazy amount of airtime. I mean, it's just crazy. It goes crazy here. Stumbles all over the place and saving that one right there. Like I'm saying, I'm huge air right there. Man, like I was just saying, these drivers are getting some huge air. Nice stoppie right there. These drivers have been getting huge air. He's going nuts. And I'm all the way, I don't know if you can see that white box he's driving towards right now. I'm in there, and it's pretty high elevated off the ground, and they're getting like way higher than I can see. So that just shows how big of air they're getting here tonight. Our final driver just going nuts here, wanting to send you guys home happy, send the fans home happy. You know what I'm saying? As now he turns it around. Keeping it going. Oh, looking for something there. I think he was looking for a wheelie as he didn't really get it. He's trying for it again here. That's why he didn't win two-wheel skills. That's why he did horrible. He keeps things going here. He's going nuts. Oh, rolls it over. Oh, that is going to do it. Thank you guys for watching. Have a good one. Congratulations to Dave Radziris in Bigfoot for winning freestyle. Congratulations to Jim Kohler in Avenger for winning the overall event championship.